The baby story changes again.
They did all that after the epidural, so I didn't feel none of that. 4 hours later, I was still only 6 centimeters. So they had given me Pitocin to kind of speed things up a little bit.
Right.
And then I took like a 2 hour nap. And then I wake up from my 2 hour nap. They check my cervix. I'm 10 centimeters dilated. And they're like, okay, my doctor's like, it's time to push. And I'm like, my eyes got so big. Chris can't even tell you that my eyes got so big because I'm like, oh my God, here it comes.
Gypsy writes, I had the best birth experience. I went into the hospital 6 centimeters dilated. I had my epidural and a few hours later was numb and pushed for 15 minutes. Didn't feel a thing. She is a healthy baby girl. Bree sends a screenshot trying to prove that Gypsy was in the hospital on the 28th at 5:40 in the morning. Great. You scribbled all over her picture. How do we know who that is? Saturday, December 28th at 3:39 a.m., Gypsy texts Bri, I'm in the hospital, she is coming today. 2 hours later at 5:39 a.m., Bri replies, OMG. Gypsy writes, epidural is working. Bri says. Gypsy writes something about being at 6 centimeters. Then Bri says, you're going to be a mom, Gypsy. Saturday, December 28th at 7:58 a.m., Bree texts to Christy, how's Gypsy doing? Christy writes, she's doing great. She's eating 6 centimeters dilated. I have no idea what eating 6 centimeters means. Then at 9:25 a.m., Christy writes, she's 10. More than 2 hours later, Bree responds with, Is she here? Christy answers, yes, she is. Emoji hearts from Bri. Christy says 6 pounds, 5 ounces, and 19 inches long. Now, do you all remember when Bree told Gypsy to lie to her parole officer about the texts she was sending to her former prison mates? She said there were all kinds of apps with texts coming from someone else that make it look like it's you. So what does this tell us? Bree could have faked all these texts along with the date and time. Listen.
Hopefully, like I said, hopefully they need, I don't know. I feel like they should have to need, they should have to need proof. Like, they can't just use a text. I feel like not even text message. They should have been, like, I don't know. Somebody could have got hold of your phone. Like, I don't know. Something. Like, because people can use, there's, like, all kind of crazy phone apps and everything, girl. There's phone apps that can actually send you message that you can, okay. So there's phone apps where you can type in, like your number. Say somebody can download this app, type in your phone number, and then send a text to someone, and it'll show that it's coming from your phone, even though it's not.
Wow.
Yes, that's why I feel like there's no way they can send you back to prison on this. Like, I would even bring up that, be like, I absolutely did never. Like, I would be like, I would lie. I would say absolutely didn't, and be like, there has to be a way that this text message was like falsified or whatever. I don't know. I would just fight for your life, girl, because there are ways. Yeah. That's the reason I feel like at the end of the day, like, they would have to prove it, because there are ways for people to do that. There are actual apps, girl, real apps that will show it's your phone number, even though it's not. Oh shit! Let me.
Now, after all that hard work to convince us that Gypsy Rose Blanchard had her baby by natural, easy childbirth on December 28th, then Bree tells this story.
Gypsy didn't show her C-section score because it's private, y'all. She doesn't want to show nobody. I mean, she was in the hospital on a Saturday, got home on a Monday. She quickly recovered from her C-section, you know. It only takes 2 days and you out the hospital, you know. I heard that's pretty normal.
Bree, if you're going to lie, at least keep your stories straight. Now, who can we accuse of misinformation, Bri? Please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you all.